Oh, hello there. This is a video where I'm gonna say a lot. I'm gonna talk about Alacritty configuration colors. I changed my Alacritty color scheme a lot. And I have a bunch of different configuration files, in fact. This is assorted themes. I want to point this out. You can, in Alacritty, and I don't know if you can do this with other utilities. I expect you probably can, but Alacritty has this indexed colors option where you can tell it the index of the color you want to define and then tell it what that color is. So this is the, the non-true color the numbers, right? So you've got normal, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then bright, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Well, you can go, okay, here's 16, 17, if you want more than the basic 16. I'm no longer using that many colors though. So here's my color scheme, and if I, excuse me, how do I want to do this? Let's say, all right, here is, yeah, I still got it. And then this is just a script to show me colors, and here they are. I have evidently 16 should be the one on top, defined as this black, and then 17 is this yellow, which, okay, so go back into the, which color scheme am I in? Should be, yeah, we'll do default. Alright, so here we are, default, and I have index 16 and 17 set. Here is 16, and here's 17. You can, sorry it's clacky. My microphone is right beside the keyboard, and it's a real clacky keyboard. So, buy me another keyboard if you want. Here I have index 16, and I'm going to change it. So, oops. It'll change this color. Let's switch it to blue. Ta-da! And here is 17. Get this purple. Why not? Ta-da! Now, these colors don't mean anything for my color scheme at the moment because I no longer use them for Vim, right? Because that's what, if you're, okay, you can do whatever you want with color schemes, but if Vim doesn't cooperate, then it's just gonna be a pain. So here's my Vim highlights file. I do have these script variables which they help me to not have to type so much, I guess, or I don't know. All this business with this function I took from some other color scheme. I think it might be Simplicity. I don't know, but whoever wrote it, thank you. What I have is variables And I've gone through a few different iterations of what they're called. Right now they're just, Kurgi Bim Cow, according to the, black, red, green, yellow, blue, magenta, cyan, white, and then double K, double R, all the way through. And if you see down here, I have two more variables, which used to be 16 and 17. So let me change it back. Why not? 16 and 17. If I reload the file, now you see my color scheme is, there's that blue, and of course nobody wants that. So yeah, that's how I do it. Down here I have the so here, preferred groups. These are the groups that Vim looks for first. They're kind of like super groups. So there's a lot of stuff linked to like constant, for instance. I'm pretty sure, I don't know. I don't remember at all, but like strings or something. Like strings are not in here, but I have strings highlighted. Down here I have other groups that I want to mess with. I just change what I want, but I don't mess with this file a whole lot because the way it's set up to work doesn't use GUI colors. So like the true color, it's a little confusing to me what the distinction is if you can just redefine. I mean, here's the colors: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can you see that? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. What I have taken to doing, see if that does it, yeah, is instead of using, instead of actually using different colors, colors beyond the 15 that are easy to set, I also like PyWall sometimes. Something's going on with PyWall that I don't understand. So this is a color scheme that PyWall just created for me. And what I've done now is, instead of messing with these colors, which I'm going to go ahead and take that back out of, let's just do it like that. Yeah. Oh, one more. Right. So PyWall is making everything light for me, and I don't know. Actually, maybe I do. Maybe it's something in the script I wrote. Okay, so I've got a little script. It's a nitrogen. It sets the wallpaper, and then I have wall. So this is PyWall. PyWall QNI. There's no L there to tell it to go light. So it could be that there's just something I don't understand about the way PyWall works. But this works fine for me. So I'm moving this down, and you see when it gets to here that I really do have a different color for the cursor line number. In fact, what I can do is change the background opacity here. You can see it. Yeah, and this is my preference for color schemes. I don't want a lot of I don't want a lot of colors. That's my wallpaper. Yeah, PyWall, I don't have it set to be persistent because if I like it, then I'll save it and that'll be what I did. This is my default color scheme, I think. Yeah. So it's pretty similar to, you know, the colors are almost according to their names, right? So I prefer to think of them by the numbers 0 through 7 and then 8 through 15, because I hate green. There, I said it. I don't like green. Here I've got orange instead of green. So we'll call it, you can call it green somewhere if you want to, but all, my other apps just use the colors and do what else do I, well, what's another, Exa, I did bat. Oh yeah, bat. Come on, bat. Well, see, okay, I don't want utilities to I don't want them to try to establish color schemes. I mean, I can handle it. You know, just use the terminal colors that I gave you. I do have in my this is not it. So this, okay, so sometimes I have to mess with opacity here. Okay, I'm gonna go back in this and change the background opacity. Because it's a light background, I really need, for a dark theme on a light background, it can't be too opaque, it'll look crazy. So this is my .zshinv file. Yeah, I could have just looked down at the bottom. But check this out. So with LF icons, you can use emoji. So I have some. When something shows up too much and I would rather it be emoji, then I will change it. Like here's the only things I've done so far are image files, get the little camera. I really want an emoji for PDF because I use PDF a lot, and anyway, you know, I just want it to be an emoji. Oh yeah, so this is right because don't look at that. Don't look. Stop it. Okay. The Zish environment file is in the wrong place. I can't stand it. You have to keep it somewhere that it'll get found, so that then you can set the ZSH .dir. You can set it in that file. I mean, there may be a simple workaround, but I wasn't able to find it. I'm not sure why I'm here. Oh yeah, that's right. So I do have some highlighting set. So I have Exa colors. I say this is the most important one right here. Reset. Stop. Don't just throw your colors all over my screen. And then anything I want to color, I will tell you about it. Thank you very much. I do have some Zish highlight styles. This is just because I don't want to. I don't want to be bombarded with colors. Here's some more of my schemes. It's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, I don't like these. I don't like how emoji get washed out with light schemes. I could probably fix that, but if you know how to do it, please let me know. No, I don't. You don't know how to do it. It can't be done. It's impossible. What else do I have? Affliction. That's cool. That's a good one. This is one of my favorites just because of where it came from. I actually got it off of this deodorant. You probably can't tell. I'm getting closer. Wait a minute. Can you see those colors in there? Anyway, so there's that. Oh yeah, and I always, okay, so remember how I said hate green? I do. I hate green very much. But one thing I also hate is comments. I don't like for comments to be too visible. So in my Vim theme file, I tell the comments to be green, right? And then anytime I make a color scheme, I keep my eye out on green. I try to make sure green doesn't jump out too much. I'm not entirely consistent with it because eventually you just have to do something you like. There's a scheme that only has basically 2 different colors in it, and it looks like I'm only using one. This is probably purple right here. Oh hey, there's yeah. When I mess around with these, I don't always fix every scheme, so I'll fix it now. So here I go. That's not what I meant to do. So that's not what I want to do there. Just Akari, no Akari D. There we are. This is the scheme, right? And the trouble I'm having is that highlight, does that happen with search as well? Yes, it does. Okay. So here's the issue. The way Pywall does it is it commandeers 0 and 8. In other words, black and what Alacritty calls bright black, as like these colors should contrast. So what I need to do now is make them contrast. So I'm at, yeah. So here we are in Alacritty configuration. Now let's see which one of these. If you think about it, a dark scheme is normal. This is how I think about it. So, and I think Pywall does this too. Most people are going to use dark schemes most of the time. So that means normal black isn't necessarily a dark color. It's assuming you have a dark background, then black is going to be a color that's not very different from that background. And white will be a color that does contrast with that background. So when I make color schemes, whatever my background is, I make a black color be similar to that. So what I'm also doing is I'm following Pywall when it says that black 0 and black 8 should contrast. I suppose what I want to do is this. What is my opacity right now? 96. Okay, so 100% opacity. And I can change. Now I see that this one, the normal black, is this color. So I'm going to go ahead and change that to be the same as the background color. Right? Now, when I go back up and change the opacity again, I'll have a light background. This might not work very well. I'll change it to, oops. Oh yeah, that's just fine. And now we need to contrast it with the other black, if that makes sense. That's what we need to do, whether it makes sense or not. So here's the other black, and I can just choose whatever color I like, and this is going to end up being foreground text because of the way I have things set up. I'm not using a whole lot of purple, but I do have purple. There's no black. These are purple. So I do want to contrast. Let's say I'm searching for text, and then the foreground is gonna need to contrast with, ooh, it was purple, did you see? Yeah, with whatever this background is. So let's say a nice rich orange, that'll do. So now, oh yes, guys, you can't tell me that's not beautiful. You can, but I won't listen. Oops. Let's look at another one. Beak. Oh, this one is adorable. See, yeah, I have to mess around some with, oop. What? Oh, right. No, let's not write to it. It's because I changed color schemes while the file was open. So this color scheme is lovely. Oop. That's not what I was trying to do. I really like colors. Okay, let's not make the same mistake twice. We've got white boy. This is just sort of a tester scheme. Oh, I can see right now that it needs to be adjusted. Let me switch to a different, this is assorted. So this is just a link. Whoops. All right, so I have it linked to assorted right now, and let's change that. So link soft force dot Caria to, can't see my cursor, Alacritty.yaml. Blam. Did I do that right? Let's find out. Oh, try it again. Ta-da! Yeah. Oh man, look at that. See, I'm one of those, whoops, that was the wrong thing. I'm one of those guys that I can't leave my color schemes alone. I just mess with them so much. And I also like making new color schemes. If I'm gonna waste some time, that's how I'll do it. I wonder if this is, let me know what you think about this video. If I don't edit it, here's how you know. If I don't edit it, it'll be just over 23 minutes. 23 minutes, 30 seconds or so. If I do edit it, it'll be way shorter. Let me know what you thought of the pace and the ums and the rambling.